Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today I'm going to make a really fun card. I want to show you a card I made recently. This is a really fun birthday card. It's called an Inside Banner Pop Out, and I just love it. I made it using Way to Goat. I'm going to make one for you today, but I'm going to be doing this one more in a Halloween motif. And so without further ado, let's get started. For my card base, I'm going to go ahead and use Basic Black. It's cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I am going to use a piece of Mango Melody on the front. To save time, I've already cut out all my parts and pieces for the card. I already mentioned that I'm using the Basic Black for the card base and Mango Melody for the card front. And this piece is a piece of Plaid Tidings that I've already cut using the Celebration Tidings dies. And I'm also going to decorate it using a stitched nested label for the front. Now, and I'm going to do that in just a minute, but for the inside, I'm going to go ahead and put these in place. I have 2 pieces of Whisper White that are cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And so I'm going to go ahead and put these on both the front and the back of the inside. All right, so I brought in some scrap paper, and I've got all of my stamps on blocks, and we're going to get started. So I'm going to use this pumpkin right here, and I'm going to place it right there in the center, well, kind of in the bottom actually, of the stitched nested label. Okay. And then I am going to bring in my pumpkin pie, light and dark, and I'm going to go around in these little areas first and just kind of hit up these little accent areas. Now I'm going to come back in with the light and just blend all that together. I am going to bring in my light black, Basic Black, and just kind of fill in some areas because it felt like I may have stamped it a little light. So I'm just going to blend in those areas with some black. I am going to leave a little bit of light just so that it has a little bit of interest to it. Now I'm going to stamp the word boo right here across the top. I'm going to try something different too. Okay, I actually like that. That's pretty cool. All right, so now I'm going to take my little pieces of paper. These are 1 3/4, and there's 4 of them. 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And I'm going to stamp on these. Let me show you the stamp sets I'm using. There's several of them that I'm using to create this. I'm using the brooms from Festive Post. I am using the jack-o'-lantern from Everything Essential, and the bat and the spider web and boo from Banner Year, the spider from Celebration Tidings. We're just doing a hodgepodge. All right, so I'm going to ink up my brooms, and then I'm just going to stamp them right on here like this. Do it again. Just like that. That looked great. Okay, then I am going to use my spider web. I haven't planned this out, so I'm just kind of going with it. So we'll see what happens. Kind of connecting it there. That looks pretty good like that. Now let's see what happens when I bring this big old spider in here. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put one more of these, like right in here. Oh, that looks cute. I like it. Wonder if I did one right here too. It's not completely lined up, but it's okay. I like it. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is to stamp our bat. Stamp them right in the middle there. And then I'm going to just kind of stamp some other bats here and there. And by the way, I was wrong about the measurements of this piece of paper right here. You cut 4 pieces that are 1 7/8. You want to ask me how I know that? Well, I messed up and I had to go cut another piece. Well, since I had it in my mind that it was 1 3/4, I cut it, and then I got over here and it was too small. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp Guess Who Loves You right up here in the corner. I was going to do the October 31st stamp on here, but I'm making this for one of my grandkids, and so I am just putting a pumpkin on here instead, and then I'm going to add the stem to it. Let me close this pumpkin pie up first though. I'm going to add the stem to it, which goes right here. And there is a particular way to do it. You want to know how I know? I did it wrong. Okay, I figured you were going to see it when I put glue on it anyway. So, and then I'm just going to add the little jack-o'-lantern face to it. I'm just being real here with you people. All right, I like that. I feel like it needs something else in here. Maybe I'll just add some more bats to it. I think that might work actually. One last bit of stamping I'm going to do before we put it all together. So I'm going to use the, I don't really know what you call that. It's kind of like a banner with a spider web in it. I'm going to use that to go across the corners in here. About like this. All right, I got it a little further over there than I needed to, but it's okay. And I'm going to bring in my little spider, and I think I might actually put a spider over here in this corner, just going off of it like that. I don't want them all in the same place or the same way. Let's see, I might even put one right in here. One last thing I'm going to do before I get it all together. I thought that this might be cute. This is the, oh, what do you call it? Metallic mesh ribbon. And it kind of looks like a spider web. So I thought I would just kind of drape it across like this, and then we'll have this sitting here on top like that. Let's see. Do I want to go around all the way like this with it? Let's see how this would look. Ooh, I like it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off this piece like that. Okay. And I'm going to add some of the Stamp and Seal across the back here. And I'll use this to secure it in place. So we're going to just wrap it. It's very thin. Normally I don't wrap my things around like that. I'll just cut them and then just secure them back here and not wrap it all the way around because it adds too much thickness. But I think this will be good. Okay, and now I'm going to glue this onto my card front. It's kind of hard to get glue across that fabric like that, but I'm just going to dot it. It should stick, no problem. Okay, and I think I might even put a little piece right across here. Yep. Okay, then we'll pop this up on dimensionals. Is that what we're going to do? No, we'll pop this up on dimensionals. Yep, so let's just glue this down as well. I don't usually add this much stuff to it, but it's kind of fun. And it's kind of fun just kind of going and doing it as I go along. That part's kind of fun too. Okay, so we'll add some dimensionals on the front of this. Okay, I kind of like that. Let me try one last little thing. I wonder what it would look like if I put some up through here. And then just did this. I'm just getting crazy on this here. All right, I'm gonna stick a glue dot under it, and then that way I know it's not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna stick another one right up under here, so that way I know it will stay in the right place. And then I'm gonna trim that off. Okay, so for the inside, what you do is you put it together halfway. You take your bone folder and you just burnish it like that, and then you'll take it back this way and you'll do the same. All right, and then you'll take this one and go back the opposite direction like this. So basically what you're going to come up with is going to be a W, okay, or an M, depending on which way you put it, okay. Alrighty, so then you're going to take your little pieces and glue those down to your black 2x2s. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is decide your placement on how you want this to be, how you want it to go on, and it'll go like this, okay? And so which one I think I want this one to maybe be right in here. So I'm going to start with that one and put it in place. And I'm just going to put it right in the center like that. It'll go like this. Okay, so I'll stick it right here in the center like that. Okay, and then I think I will do the spider web first. Oh no, I just did the thing I told you not to do, to just put it right in the center. Okay, hold on, I can fix that. Okay, embossing buddy. It will take that stickiness right away. So I'm just gonna put that all over the back of it and then just kind of wipe it. It's not going to be seen on the back, so it's not a problem. And that takes all of that away. Okay, so let me make sure I have it in the right direction. I'm just going to put it like that, and we're going to stick that right here on this one. And you want to make sure that you have your, you want them to be lined up. Pretty much the same width apart. And you want them to be lined up along here like this. All right, so I got to make sure I got the direction right, and I'm only going to put it in the middle, and I'm just going to stick it right in here and make sure that it's lined up across the top and the bottom, and I'll do the same right here. And we'll put that right here on this one. Okay. All right, I think we got it. And I don't think I got glue all over the place everywhere else. Almost did it again. Okay, do what I say, don't do what I do. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to stick it right in here, like that. And then I'm going to put glue right here on the back of this one. Not all over it, just across this little band right here. And then I'm going to bring it across and make sure that it spreads all the way across right here like that. And then you have your inside banner card. Isn't that cute? One last thing I'm going to do is I've brought in my iridescent pearls. I just felt like it needed just one more little piece of bling, one more little thing, because I didn't have enough stuff going on here already, right? But these are really cool, and I just felt like it needed something right here, on this plaid paper. So, just going to put a couple right up here next to it. Like that. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so we've got 2 inside banner folds, and the more that it's closed, the more that it will, see how this doesn't pop up quite as much. So the more that you close it, the more it will be that way. But look how cute they are. Don't you just love them? They're so different, but they're just so fun. I'm so happy with both of them. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them. If you have any comments, I would love to read those. And if you have not already subscribed, please do so. And ring the bell and you'll get notice when I have future videos come out. If you'd like to purchase the supplies to make these, all of the information about how I made it, including the video and all of the supplies, will be listed in my blog. And so you can just click the supply and it'll take you directly to my store. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great, great day. Bye.